Hello everybody, how is it going? My name is Lucas and today we are going to be looking at which could possibly be the best Fender amp in the Yeks FX3. That is the Fender Tremolux. And guys, if this is your first time here or if you've been here before, guys, I really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Do lots of cool stuff for Yeks FX tutorials, mixing tutorials, do giveaways from time to time. I don't want you to miss any of that cool stuff. Alright, without any further ado, let's jump right in. Let's check out some information on the new Tremolux. So this is going to be from technically Yeks Amp Guide. As you can see, Yeks a guy in Fractal form. He does lots of cool stuff. He did a write-up on the Tremolux. Actually, he did it on all the amps. It's really good. He has an amp guide, he has a driver guide, he does lots of cool stuff, so make sure you check him out. Really quick, according to the Fender Guru, the Tremolux is a smaller version of the Bandmaster, which we've gone over the Bandmaster before. It's discussed on this link right here, an XFX and the AX8, which is this is kind of dated, so we now have the FM family with the 3 and the 9s. It sounds like more like the 59 basement, which he's right, and I'll show you why. These amps are basically almost like the Bandmaster and the Tremolux are basically the same thing. It's just the Tremolux was smaller. It was kind of it was more gig friendly, I guess you could say. It wasn't as heavy because the Bandmaster was kind of big, so it is a little bit smaller. We have some. Go to the wiki right here. You should still be able to see this. I should not be blocking this. Yes. It says we have the normal channel and a vibrato channel, which isn't exactly right, because in the XFX itself, we only have one. There's only one model of the Tremolux itself. One thing I wanted to cover, and this is the Yeks Amp Guide 2 right here. I can't say this word because I'm afraid I might get canceled. This is my bad word in recent times. It's based on the AA763 circuit. In both of them right here, it also says that it was reissued in 2011. Yeah, right here. Reissue for the EC, which is Eric Clapton. Tremolux is not available anymore, so it was re-released. I'm sure it was reworked a little bit. So that is basically what we were working with. Here, let's go right here. It's nice and dark. And let's bring that up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so guitar. We're using an Anderson Cobra S. It has Anderson pickups, has HC1 in the neck, HC3 in the bridge. I'm going to be in drop D, and IR I'm using is Mega Green. It's a Mesa cab, but some of the best greenbacks ever made. Anyway, let's get to it. When I went through my pickups, went to my bridge, I went in series and parallel. I went in the middle. That's my middle pickups in parallel, so it's the output's lower. So if you have stuff that have higher output pickups, this amp is very, very mean. Because look, my gain's only in like 3.5, and we're already starting to get some breakup from it. I mean, Fenders are known for their pristine cleans, and this amp has it. But I find the Tremolux, it's better if you kind of want some overdriven stuff, or if you kind of want some cleans with a little bit of grit in it. I think it's perfect for that, because, I mean, I dialed everything from the tone knob, right? And have not touched the EQ at all, and it sounds kind of mean. We probably maybe put a little bit more treble in there. As you crank the gain, I'm going to do for you in a second, you will notice that you get more low mids, and you get a little bit more bass coming through, so you kind of have to cut that in the EQ. So let me play for you a little bit. Alright, as you can hear, it gets mean. I'm on my bridge pickup right now. Watch, let me go to bridge. This is bridge in series. You can hear my bridge when it's all the way in the first position. Technically, yeah, first, but it's all the way in the back position on the switch. If you're using this visual, all the way in the back toward the bridge. That's when it is in series, and it has like a mid bump in it, and you can hear it. It kind of clocks things up. I'm talking about mids. Let's lower a little bit of mids right here. I don't want to completely neuter it. Let's start with EQ off, and then I'll turn it on. As you can hear, when you do that, it clears it up a little bit. Listen, I love this zero all button they added. I'm on firmware 20.04. I love this zero all button. This got added a couple firmwares ago. So nice. So you see, when you crank it up right there, it gets a little bit mean. You heard right when you get past 5. I mean, it was breaking up when we were at 3. Right when you get past 5 around 6, on your higher output pickups, it kind of starts to break up a little bit there. So ideal, if you come to ideal, you get all of the different controls that you can use. I typically tend to stay away from it right there. I know in here, he talks about, no, it's in the wiki. If you come in the wiki, it tells you, is it with the controls? So you had volume, treble, and bass, and you had the vibrato one is just the brighter of the inputs. And you have the normal input right here. No master volume either, so keep the master control on the model dimed. So yeah, that makes sense if you come to ideal. Yeah, it's dimed. So that kind of makes sense of how it behaves. Guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. I mean, the Tremolux is very simple. You can definitely, let's get some clean tones. Right before I wrap it up, put a little lower, get some clean tones out of it. It does clean tones, but I don't find that that's its strength. I find the light, some cleans with a little bit of breakup / going into some light breakup. That is where this amp shines. It does sound like the 59 Bassman because it sounds very pissed off. It breaks up a lot quicker than a lot of the other Fenders that are in here. It's kind of an oddball one because you never really hear about this one, to tell you the truth. I'm glad it's in here because if it wouldn't have been in here, I wouldn't have known about it. I have no idea if it sounds like the original because I'll probably never get to play the original. The only reason I know about it is because it's in the Yeks. Anyway, I thought this Fender was really cool. You can get some good tones with it. What about you? Do you thought this video was cool? If it was, leave me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. I think this is the last Fender amp we are going to touch on amps of the Yeks FX3. Yep, I lied. It's not. We have some vibras back here we're going to touch a little bit, but we are going to be moving, we have some Two Stones, and we're moving into some of the Mesa stuff. It's some people's favorite stuff. We're going to do some Mark series, which is technically based off of a Fender Bassman, so it's a remixed Fender, kind of in a weird separate way. So yes, that is what is going to be coming up, guys. If you thought this video was cool, leave a thumbs up. Sorry, I had to repeat that. If you think this video is cool and you want to see some more amps with the Yeks FX3, make sure you are subbed. And guys, thank you for sitting through my self-promotion. Thank you so much for spending some time with me watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.